Howdy folks, Keywii here, and welcome back to Steins Gate. A safe space pretty be awesome, where I am just playing Steins Gate, and we are fearing what could have won out in the end. Perhaps as a way to forget our fears and move on, we decide to hold a celebration to mark the completion of the device. We aren't using it, but we succeeded at completing it. Everyone feels the need to let loose after working so hard on the project. I have Daru order pizza while Kirisu and I go shopping for snacks. Akiba has always had a lack of supermarkets. That hasn't changed even with the anime stores gone. After we finish shopping, Kirisu and I walk along the evening streets. She looks like she's got something to say. She keeps stealing glances at me. Are you upset? Upset? She frowns like she didn't expect that question. What other question could I have asked? Game... something station? A game Trido station? Look at that! Finally, she faces this way. A button stopped working for a second there. About our decision not to attempt a time leap experiment. And no, I'm not upset. Humans are temporal beings, after all. That's a Heidegger quote. I was actually relieved when you made the decision not to use the machine. If you hadn't been there, I might have not been able to stop myself. Because, you know, unlimited power, well, unlimited knowledge. It's very tempting, to say the least. It's like you could set up your own Groundhog Day. You go back 24 hours, and you learn new things, and then you go back again. You send your memories back. Eventually, you have as many infinite memories of the same day as you like. But this time, you're not trapped. I would love to see an interpretation of Groundhog Day with that. And thank you. What's this? Gratitude? God, she's usually such a bitch. A fucking bleeding cow. God, I hate her. Does she have a fever? Put my hand to her forehead to check. Kirisu twitches. Because that's a weird thing to not, like, jokingly say and actually think is real. What are you doing? You're talking like an assistant for a change. I thought you might have a fever. Okabe, I know you're not used to it, but usually when people say things like that, they're joking. It's what's referred to in the business as a bit. You do the bit, and you could be anything you want in the bit, but once it's done, you know it's all fake. I drop my hand. I'm not grateful to you or anything, okay? Yeah, look what you did. Now she's upset. Her voice is louder than it should be, and several people glance at us. Glance Armstrong. Kirisu blushes, wow, and hangs her head. If Dura were here, he'd probably get all excited and say, a real tsundere. Sweet. And anyway, wow, I couldn't figure out. The last few sentences I've had no voice in mind for any of them. Kirisu clears her throat and returns her usual sour expression. That thank you was just a formality. Don't get me wrong, okay? I swear, if you get me wrong, get me right. Of course, I only did what I had to. Why are you suddenly so quiet, Okabe? Yeah, you're real quiet. I'm the founder of the Future Gadgets Lab, Hououin Kyouma. My first priority is to protect the welfare of my lab mems. So I have no need for your thanks. Like she's normal line, but he's real quiet. And yet you always talk about plunging the world into chaos. You are my allies, and the world is my enemy. Oh, hang on. Hang on, got a thing. Don't forget what Titus said. What did Titus say? You? And, oneself. Reread. Okay, let's see here. It's easy to pretend to be someone you're not, and ultimately, however, there's no escape in the contradiction between yourself false self and the real you is a paradox, and paradoxes can't hold it. Tried to tell myself that I didn't need anyone, woman. Don't know if it was for the best. Without you, I would never even got my father. Wrote all this. I guess what I'm saying is thanks. Yeah, that's nice. That isn't what Titor said, though. I'm speechless. You're too self-righteous. You say speechless and yet you're speaking? Dude, Okabe's an asshole. Don't argue semantics. It's quite mysterious, really. It's only been 2 weeks since Karasu and I met. And yet it already feels natural for us to be walking together, exchanging banter like this. Which, you know, walking together is a thing that strangers can do. They don't, but they can. If you're walking with somebody you met that day, they could be a stranger. And banter, yeah, okay, fair enough. Banter is a familiarity thing. You can't really banter with people you've never met before. Not well, anyway. Perhaps pulling our efforts to create something new, dangerous though it may be, has brought us closer together. You know what? That'd be nice. I admit that her knowledge and skills are impressive. I'd like her to remain at the lab if at all possible, but she said she's going back to America this month. It's already the 13th, so I wonder when she plans to return. I decided to ask her. Oh yeah, I forgot to get a plane ticket. I got too caught up in the improving the phone way. Going public with the time leap machine will send the world into an uproar. You also plan to expose CERN, remember? You may not be able to go back to America for some time. I guess you're right. I should call Mama and let her know. That is a juvenile word. You know, mother is fine. Mom. Ma, sometimes. You know, your ma, your mas. But never mama. Mama. That's a very child thing to say. No adult, or even teenagers really say that. Not very much, anyway. Looks like things are going to get busy. Naturally, I want Karasu to stay with us to the end. Because I love her. Because, oh shit, I didn't say that out loud. Your ears are lying. A little bit after we return to the lab, Mayuri gets back. Okay. I'm back! Seems Mary went to Lukako's. Suzuki shows up a few minutes later and our development council comes to order. No, wrong button. There we go. What Ocarine calls a okay! I feel like that wasn't the thing that required a reference, but sure. Kira ordered 3 pizzas. We also line up all the snacks we bought on the table. It's just like the party we had a few days ago to cheer up Suzuki. Mayuri wanted to decorate the room, but since everyone's tired, I dismissed it as unnecessary. Looks like Suzuki's managed to retrieve her jacket from Mr. Braun. Man, that was terrible. I was stuck looking like an exhibitionist all day. You know, in a tank top. That's really exhibitionist, obviously. Obviously. Braun 2 workshops closed. Suzuya made sure the 42-inch CRT was turned off, so there's no need to fear any malfunction from the time leap machine. A heavy sigh escapes my throat. I realize that I've been tense and nervous since the time leap machine was completed. Now I can finally relax. The topic of the time leap machine has become taboo. Even Karasu doesn't bring it up during the meeting. Dear, why did you order the exact same pizzas before? Open the boxes. The exact same ones he got for Suzuki's party. Because I like it? I'm the one ordering pizzas, therefore I don't ask other people's opinions for toppings. I get what I want and other people eat it if they choose. As long as I get full one myself. Naturally, I'm not amused. Ocarine. I called Ferris-chan and Luka-chan, but they said they couldn't come. Oh, do they have plans? Ferris-chan has a Rainnet tournament. Crap, I should have gone to Claire. Chair, how careless of me. And Luka-chan seemed embarrassed for some reason. Maybe she thought you would touch her again. Okay. I literally thought that she was gonna say what I just said, which does happen, so you know. Maybe she thinks she'll make her wear a costume again. You still haven't convinced her to cosplay? Then what was the point of completing that costume? She said it was embarrassing. I keep telling her cuteness is justice, but she never listens. Nobody seems to understand what I mean when I say that. I obviously mean that cuteness is justice. Get it? Cuteness is justice. Is that what they say? You're cute too, Christian. Question noises. Karasu doesn't know how to react. She blushes and Mayuri starts teasing her like a drunk old man. Oh boy, could that go wrong? There's no alcohol at this party, of course. Hey, Kamima's coming up. Wanna go? I can't make something new, but I have a costume of Post-Awakening Sierra from Blood Tune I made last year. I think the size is just right for Chris-chan too. And maybe even Chris-chan 3. Me? Cosplay? Karasu looks conflicted, then she murmurs. I don't fucking cosplay, you. I'm sorta interested, but not really. I will kill you. I will stab every part of your body. She sure could have fooled us before, pretending to have no interest in otaku culture. But I refuse to do it in public, though. You don't have to show anyone. I thought I was gonna say you don't have a choice. But eventually you'll want to see. You want them to see. The cosplay demon compels you, which is a really weird thing I made up just now. The cosplay demon? That reminds me, Christian, you're always wearing that cute uniform. What school is it from? Oh, this? No, it's not from a school. I just like to dress this way. Karasu lifts up her necktie. I attended IA Maine for about 2 weeks. I modeled this outfit after their outfit. IA Maine's Women's Academy, a private school for girls in Kudanshida neighborhood of Tokyo, an academic powerhouse. IA Maine is a popular destination for foreign exchange students, but only the women kind, because that's how private schools work. That's how gender-specific private schools work, anyway. Oh, their uniform is really cute. You made it even cuter. You might have really good design sense. I don't think you do, but you might. I'll bring the costume tomorrow, okay? Will you try it on then? Sure. I don't like Mary's voice. I gave her one on a whim, and it's just not good. I don't like it. I'm sure better. Looks like Karasu approves of the cuteness is justice philosophy, which still hasn't really been explained. Not fully, anyway. When's the photo shoot? Please know you're still a pervert, Hashida. Come on, it's Blood Tune Sierra. She's got Pan Moro going on. What the fuck does that mean? Pan Moro? That means her panties are completely exposed. Yeah, that's not a thing that people like or care about or should want. Why are you surprised? No way. Dear God, I was so oh, I gotta rethink my entire life now. It's okay. You might not know this, but last year there was a really popular saying. At least it's not dash cam. They're not panties, so it's not embarrassing. What? It's plenty embarrassing, trust me. Alright, okay? It's a promise. You didn't promise, I'm making you. This is coercion. Maybe you shouldn't bother. Oh yeah, she hates her. So he speaks, her tone sharp. Ooh, new music. She's scowling at Karasu once more. Suddenly the atmosphere in the room changes. Oh no! You're asking for trouble by trusting McCase Casu. What's that supposed to mean? Actually, this is the fucking Boston Tea Party based on the accents I've given. Actually, my strong-willed assistant isn't one to back down from a fight. Sparks... Let the sparks fly, baby! Sparks fly between the two girls. I've been meaning to ask, did I do something to you? Not to me, but I know everything you have done. What do you mean? I've done nothing to be guilty of. Perhaps, but I know your true nature. You know that thing I just said? Fuck it. I know your true nature now. Wow, you can see into my heart. That's groundbreaking technology. I'd love to hear how it works. It's not science, it's a prediction. Yeah, well that wasn't sincere, that was sarcasm. So you're just making it up. Yeah, no. Oh, we've got a situation here. Zuya's just like sort of flinging shit. Fucking Karasu, she flings it back. Zuya doesn't care and flings a new thing at her. Ocarine. Here he clings to me with teary eyes. Why can't she do it? Stop them from fighting. This looks like a job for the one and only Hououin Kyouma. I insert myself between the two girls. A small dog in between these giant creatures. I die instantly as I'm ripped apart. Break it up, you two. I, Hououin Kyouma, shall decide this dispute. They both glare at me. Although I'm afraid for my life, I heard my resolve. The mission must succeed. I love the fact, by the way, that he has like no bias towards either of them. He's just like, look, as long as we do whatever the fuck we're supposed to. Like he's very mission oriented, which is hilarious because he's a weirdo. First, I focus on Karasu. Wow, close up. Assistant, I didn't raise you this way. You didn't raise me at all. At all. If you want to become a true mad scientist, you must learn to keep your emotions in check, even as you calculate your way to victory. Nobody asked you, and already a scientist. And I focus on the other one. Next, I switch focus to Suzuya. Warrior, your enemy is CERN, remember? You must conserve your strength for Ragnarok. I warned you before, Okabe Rintaro. McCase Karasu is a threat. What? You did, but what did you even mean by that? You're gonna mention that here, now? Oh, what's this all about, Okabe? What's all this then? Your eyes are like laser beams boring into my skull. Yeah, right? Ah, I'm so bored into my skull. I want nothing more than to flee for my life. But Mayuri's watching me anxiously. I need to defuse the situation. Dog, you don't know wanting to run away from high school girls as much as I do playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I wanted to fucking sprint at top speed away from them. But these two, they're just tense. You know, they're not scary. Aight. Looks like neither of you is willing to back down, so be it. Fight to your heart's content. Fight until there is no more fight to be had. Then share a manly handshake by the river and let friendship blossom. Yeah, like men. But in the future, when it comes time for you to venture out into the real world, I hope you remember one thing. Nobody likes a mood killer. They said it. I'm not doing it. Alright. If you're to edit, here you go. Shut up. Wait. Shut up. Shut up. There you go. Put those, splice those together. Getting yelled at by both of them at the same time sends shivers down my spine. It's coming. I quickly seize my right arm. Why now of all times? Calm down, right arm of mine. I turn around and head back to Mayuri. It's literally his fucking JoJo move where he just runs away. I'm sorry, Mayuri. At his rate, at this rate, I'll end up hurting those two. I have no choice. The rest is up to you. Jeez, I hate you so much. I'm trying to put on this act, and you keep ruining it. Puffs her cheeks and goes over to the two girls. Guys, Miyushi doesn't like it when you fight. Let's get along, okay? Hearing this, the two combatants reluctantly complied, but we'll have to see that for ourselves next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, I'm Keywii. I'm great to you and you yourself a delightful day. Goodbye!